Welcome. Oh, game capture. Game capture. Welcome. Give me a moment, I need to close my door. Oh geez, that's loud. There we go. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, Close. How are you? Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. If you don't know, last time, unusual screen somehow appeared when watching Doki Doki Literature Club during Act 2. I Let's try this again. I missed you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I left. I'm sorry I didn't play you again. Immediately after. Please don't be angry at me. Monica. Oh god, it gave me a heart attack. Everything's good here. Let me just... How... I'm sorry. I'm legit out of breath because that terrified me so much. I'm wearing my headset, and it's like it's directly in my ears. And like, I was like, wait a minute, what's wrong? What's going on? Can you not do that? Can you not make those weird sounds, please? When I'm looking at stuff? Please? I'm back to playing, please! Eee. Ooh, let me change up some settings. This is way too loud in my ears. I can make the audio up a little higher because I turned it down. God. This thing just gave me a gut punch. Why'd you have to do that? God, I know it's a horror game, but come on. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Hey, this makes up a little heart. Isn't that neat? I'm legitimately out of breath on that one. My chest. My heart's going a mile a minute. Yep, it's beating faster than it normally would. I can feel it through my skin. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There aren't really that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Gage the goat? Ah, Monica, can you not do that? You terrify me with an end screen and then you do that. Please. Hi, Starry. Oh, by the way, Starry, I saw your fan art on Twitter. It is so nice. Way more nice than what this game is doing to me right now. I'm already terrified. Oh my god, glad you liked it. Yeah, it was nice. It is cute. I like cute things. Am I crazy? Hold on a minute. It sounds like there's something hollow in the background. Like there's wind blowing in the background of this recording of the song. Am I going crazy, or is that something that's actually in there? I might be going crazy, but it could just be my mind. Okay, Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Of course you didn't, Monica. It's been a while, right? I don't hear it. My headphones aren't playing 50... But my headphones are playing 50 things at once. That's fair. I swear, there's a minor background noise in the song, though. Skirt physics on these illustrations. Oh my god, lol. Yeah, how is... It's just the anime skirt, you know? It's a... It's a stylistic choice. It's been a while, right? It's been 2 days and you don't have to scare me like that, okay? It's been at maximum 4 days, please. Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Which soda is this? This is strawberry soda. I'm not drinking it yet. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Got strawberry soda. Strawberry soda is good, but it's going to soothe my nerves when I get into more horror with this game. You know, other than that, it hit me in the ears first because I was looking away at my door. Then when I looked back at my screen, I saw the word end, and then it was on a still image of all four of the girls of the literature club with like just blacked out eyes and mouths, you know, like those things that usually happen in ghost stories and whatnot. And then the funny part happens, you know, I move my mouse around the screen and click once, and then Monica becomes the center of the screen, and I panic. Oh, I really hope some little babu didn't get this as a gift from their parents. That'd be... Oh boy. Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Okay, yeah, putting my hand over my heart again, my heartbeat is much faster. At this moment, I should calm down, deep breath. Okay. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. The deep breath did not work. Fuck you. God damn it. This heart in the background, that's not a heart, it's two legs. They're trying to run out of here, but they're upside down. Oh no. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Um, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find. I keep biting my cheek on accident. It's really hard. I'm literally only biting my cheek on accident because I've already bitten my cheek on accident and it just keeps moving in. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps our manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Well, it is. Like, it's a special kind of literature. Like, there is not only writing, but you have to write it as a script, like to understand what the characters are doing, like stage left, stage right, how the characters are going to be posed, and all this writing. Then you go into illustrations. Illustrations of how these words translate into pictures of where the characters are, what the characters are saying, how people are posed, everything like that. It's a form of literature that you only read the dialogue of, and you get the pieces of what they're doing by looking at the page. It is literature. It's not just a picture book. I mean, she's not wrong, I get. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Gage? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Gage. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. I should more often, though. One of my teachers is there. Probably should go to class more often. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. God damn it! A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. My eyes are seeing things now. But anyway, welcome to the club, Gage. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Oh, no, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into Gage in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was going to, well, you know. Oh, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. I'm sorry that I already said Yuri and Monika actually both have the same voice. It's just a little different with how I say words. Why don't you come sit down, Gage? Please stop scaring me. Please. I have a message to check. Hold on a second. Only small moments. Still going for the papyrus voice, yes. Natsuki is best papyrus. But I actually find it fitting to give Natsuki the papyrus voice. So I'm gonna continue to do that. I just find it fun. Look, by the way, you can always talk to me whenever I'm in stream, and I will always try reading your comments. I don't care if I'm in the middle of voice acting, I will read your comments. Even if my voice acting isn't the greatest. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Natsuki and Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. Hi. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but, well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? At least it's entertaining as fuck. Yeah, that's at least good. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. What is that? Is that an otter? I never knew what that was, but it looks like an otter to me. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Maybe you could have had one extra member. But who knows what their name might have been. You could put it that way. Yee. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Otter laughing. Oh. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. People just want their explosive canines and their weird flying dogs. I like books. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. We can all grow this club. Fuck. My goddamn tongue. I want to speak. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Could have been three, but who knows? Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Hey chat, how are you doing? Please distract me from this evil game. So Gage, what kinds of things do you like to read? Is my tongue bigger than usual today? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seems so reserved, timid. The moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things, like killing raccoons. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I get it. I get it. I get it. Salvato, please. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've been playing a lot of horror games. I read a horror book once. I I actually do like horror books. They're fantastic. I desperately grasp something I can relate to on the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. Those weren't your words before. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Monika's still staring me. Same, Natsuki, same. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I don't have many special things for the things, but thank you for the follow. If you are human. If you're not human. You're not human. Oh, okay, you're human. Thank you for the follow. Very much thank you. I just have to check a few things. That's good. Humans are cool. Humans are some of the coolest people. I'm a goat. I'm not as cool. But I can be cool. That's a thing. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, what? What gives you that idea? Aw man, humans only? Well, I'll see my demon ass out then. Demons are way cooler though. Like, I like humans, but I also really like demons. But then there are also like people like that are kind of made out of like water and jelly and whatnot. Call them slimes. Those are really cool people. Then there are like the cat folk. People that climb up walls and have claws and whatnot. I love Rimuru anime. I don't know what that is. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Slime anime. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I don't watch much anime. I understand how you feel, Natsuki. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I fall in love with him ever since. Oh, oh, who him is. Him is he, right? Now I just read mangas. Ooh, about manga. I wanted to I wanted to read The Promised Neverland because one of my friends on social media website basically was like gushing of an anime they loved, and like they told me that they had a manga series that they were buying and the things that they were getting and whatnot. And I was like, oh, what is it? And they started talking about this like anime and manga they've been reading, and they tried to hook me on it by describing like how the Promised Neverland. Yeah, they were trying to hook me on it by describing how a child died because that was one of the first things that they said that interested me in the premise, and I'm like, okay, you had my curiosity when you started talking about anime you like, but now you have my full interest because children are dying, and that is amazing. And it's like, it is really good. I only read the first chapter, and I'm like, I have to read more of this, but I haven't been able to. I never read it, but I watched a few episodes of it. Um, I want to get the manga because I hear that the anime excludes an arc where the children have guns. That's a clippable out of context. That is true. That was a dog at my door. That is very true. Uh, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh, hold on a second. Dogs are running into my door, so I need to let them in. Come on in. So, I have to tell you guys something. I'm in the best mood for horror at the moment because all lights are off. It is winter, and it's weird dog knocking. No, it's not him knocking, it's him jumping at the door, wanting to open it, but he doesn't know how to actually open doors. So he just rams himself into the door trying to open it. It's basically, yeah, it actually is a dog knocking, huh? Your dog is sus. Only a little. But, I'm in the best mood for horror because the only light that's being produced is coming from my computer, because right now it is 5 p.m. or so. Rimuru Tempest, the slime, is genderless, but his past life, a boy. Aw, okay. So, anyway, to explain, it is pitch black in here, except for traces of light underneath my door, and the light coming from my computer. So my main source of light is my computer, and then I'm wearing headphones because this is my microphone. Like, it's my only microphone that I have. So all the sounds are going directly to my ears. Like, this is scary. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Is PN where your IQ is tested? If you have low IQ, you die. What? What? I have no clue what Close is talking about. How about this? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time, we'll meet and share them together. Share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, Promise Neverland. No, actually. The kids are eaten whether they're smart or not. I think you're right, Monica. I thought you guys were saying Peter Pan. Saying about Peter Pan. Oh. Hey Wendy, take this IQ test. I promise it's for nothing important. Come on, Wendy. Take the IQ test. I need to feed my fairies, you know? They get a little hungry. God damn it. For someone who doesn't believe in a god, I say God a lot. Anyway. We should... Is that someone drinking out of a boot? Okay. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. You know, Neverland is called Neverland because you're not supposed to land in Neverland. If I never land from the Ned. My goddamn tongue. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Peter Pan kidnap kids. On occasion, yes. On the rare occurrence. And Captain Hook is one of the kids that escaped. On occasion, yes. And his crew too. Wrong two. You need 2 O's for that too. To decide which 2 of the 2 to use. Too many options out of the 2 twos. I like using 2 but not 2. I wouldn't say I do too, but to that situation. Too many 2s of the 2 twos. Surprisingly enough, there are 3 2s, by the way. What was I doing? Oh, right. Playing a horror game. Besides, now that we have a new member, It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Gage? Hold on. There's still a problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. And I should not use my teeth to open that, but getting it a little separated isn't too bad. Just gotta make sure that I don't actually pop it open with my teeth. Just move it apart a little. Better than tea or coffee. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Use your horn to open it. Oh, right. I should use my fake horns to open it. You see these round horns are fake ones that go over my real horns. People don't know that most of the time. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All these girls stare blankly at me with... anything I want. Okay. The fake horns are the round ones. And this is canon to goat lore. Because these are ram horns. Like, the ones that I wear over my real horns are ram horns. I'll show you with the Phoenix Red Goat. Look. This one... I also drew this one. The Phoenix Red Goat. It doesn't have the circular horns. I need to go back to scene 2. Danke. Anyway, continuing on. All three girls stare at me with dejected eyes. What are you, a ram or a goat? I'm a goat. I just have fake ram horns over my horns. I'm not a ram. I'm a goat. I am a goat. I'm just wearing fake horns over my real horns. Didn't you get that? Oh. He is a ram and a goat son. What? What? No. No, my mom's a cow. Well, she was a cow. Now she's dead. But anyway. Look, we're just not gonna go into how furry families work. Okay? He's a goat. I am not a ram. What the hell? I am telling you goat lore, and you guys keep misinterpreting my goat lore. As if you're not a furry yourself. Yeah. I can talk of being a furry as weird because I am a furry. And I understand how weird it can be. I mean, there's a furry video game where your brother is a bird while you can be a cat. How does that make sense? Fluff goat. I am a fluffy goat. Goat. Co-goat? What? I do not understand. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Uh, um, have a good night or day. Now I can draw a new idea for goat. A fluff goat. I like fluffy. Finally. When are the scares gonna pop out again? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Gage. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Oh! I have been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poem is the price I need to pay to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one. Boy, you weak. Only sometimes. Fight me in rivals close. You know Rivals of Aether? That one game that I like. That one game I like but doesn't like me back because it gives me people that play Shovel Knight. I hate Shovel Knight. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Like, you can barely find anyone casual playing that game. Like, I get it. It's a game where there are no items. You have to use skill to get back on top of the stage. And the stage is like every stage is like Final Destination or something from Smash Bros. I like that. Well, except for the platforms, but I just don't like platforms in general. I don't like platforms in any fighting game. They're dumb, stupid, and platforms shouldn't exist. Anyway. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Gage? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Not that I could direct it at you or anything, but still, I'd be upset. Take a sip of strawberries. Gage, I'm so happy. We can be an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Oh, it's strawberry. Yeah, it's strawberry soda. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to next morning so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Gage, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. I thought you're having cold and having a runny nose. What? When was that thought given? I said I have a strawberry soda. I do still have stuff in my throat though. Because, my chest has not gotten that great after getting COVID. But I'm still alive, so I can stream. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Oh, what was that? I hear doggo. Oh, you hear right. Isn't that right, Chocolate? Oh, you do your doggy purring. The little ear flappy noise. Ooh. Who's my good boy? Low-key wanted to headcanon the noise was you shaking your goat ears, lol. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, who's my good boy? Oh, my good boy. By the way, congrats on getting over 50 followers. Yeah, I never thought I would do it, but I did it. And now I'm like, whoa, I did it. And it's, damn. If only I could express more excitement in my voice. Like, I have 57 followers. Dude, that's halfway to 100 people! It was just 23 or 29 before I was here. Damn, that's insane, man. Yeah, if I remember, it was around 30 or 40 when I made my Discord. They're like a decent 13 people in the Discord, which I find really cool. I didn't think that many people would actually join my Discord. I was wrong. I'm getting proved wrong and wrong again. I like that. Can't be right all the time with my dumb ass. Nah. I was there before you made your Discord. Yeah, I know. It's insane. Alright, weren't you also there for the... Yeah, you were subscribed before that one thing with, It was around the time I was streaming... I was streaming One Shot when you joined. Yeah. It was my second episode of One Shot of where I believe you joined. It's good times. I miss my dogs. Anyway. Mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Now. Stop the sad shit. Hey, I miss my dogs, but I'm happy. It's okay. I'm allowed to be sad, god damn it. I've been through enough. Got some happy things going on, though. Hey, isn't it a good thing if I'm, like, sad or... Okay, boy, I will not continue petting you. Now lie on your back. Stay happy. Nah, you're in a goat stream. I get mad. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Please don't fucking scare me. With that, I depart the club room, make my way home. Oh. Fucking lie down. Swear to God, dog. I love you. Shut the fuck up. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Ooh, more goat stream tomorrow? Eyes emoji. Well, I didn't really think on doing a stream tomorrow, but I did work today, so... You know what? If I get a decent roll on a D20, I'll see. I'll see what I can do. Because I do need to get through Doki Doki in order to play more Plants vs. Zombies. Where are my D20s? Ah, there's a D20. You know what? Because you are a viewer, you get to roll with advantage. Shit. I should not have said that. Okay, well it's a 19. I'm gonna see what I can do. Get a few things done tomorrow, and then see if I can stream. Alright? And hey, I'm gonna make it a Path of the Goat Farmer. So I can finally get back to Stardew Valley. Magically changes the dice to 20. Hey, it's a 19. You're not getting one more. It's already a critical hit if you're using multiple of the things that... Well, no worries. Don't push yourself if you're too busy. Well, I shouldn't be too busy, so... But I should also be doing a few other things. Lol, Starry Initiative. Starry Initiative. Hey, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki. Yuri. We're rolling dice and playing Starry rules, of course. I get one more, teehee. And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Please don't. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off asleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is that there were nails sticking out, walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. So I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing. It's something that happened on the TV. The laughing was not part of the dream. It was a noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was. How they knew how to tell a joke at that moment. Gotta stop moving in my lap, boy. Sit! I don't want you in my lap, boy. I'll pet you more later, okay? Come on. Childhood. Portrait. Ooh. Feather. Sunset. Kawaii. Mouse. Cute. Fluffy. Sparkle. Dazzle. Clumsy. Precious. Marriage. Grief. Puppy. Family. Destiny. Peaceful. Bunny. Hope. Why you meanie to doggy? He is mean to me. Hi again, Gage. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ahaha. Nah, don't worry. He's a whiny baby boy, but I love him. I'm gonna call the other dogs to bed. It's actually around that time anyway. Hold on a second. Bedtime. Baby. You too. Have a good night, Brandy. Out of my seat. You're both meanie to each other. Win-win. Yeah, I know, right? I have all the dogs in my room. Okay, I wasn't imagining things. Music really did change when I put my headset on. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging. Does that sound off to anyone? Why does the perspective feel tilted? Yeah, doesn't that? I was last to come, so everyone else was already hanging out. Excuse me, Yuri? Thanks for keeping your promise, Gage. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Nope, that is not part of my imagination. The background is tilted. You can see it in how Natsuki is positioned. The background is tilted. So is the characters. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, you're standing in front of the words. I can't read what you're saying. And you are obscenely tiny compared to these other girls. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Monica be like, bitch, what? Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Gage. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Yeah, no, there's definitely a strange difference to this music. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. It only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Yeah, they're tilted, but everything's tilted, but the perspective is all wrong. Like, the camera's tilted one way, and then the characters are tilted another. It's not right. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try being part of this club. So even if I don't read, then I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? God, everything's tilted. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. You see what I'm talking about? The perspective just shifted. Feels like the music even lightened up too. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. His face is already buried in a book. Yeah, to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an expressionate sigh from within the closet. She seems annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, sorry. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books in boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. And besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she returns to a box of manga that slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one of the seeing box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Ugh. Sorry about the dogs. They like playing. I know that feel. Get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Gage. Consider this a lesson straight. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly, I have no clue what that word is. Don't just stand there. Oh, what? Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. He pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close like this. Don't say it like that. It'll just make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect this to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closing. That reclaiming the additional space while she's hoping I won't notice. You know, I used to do this voice where I pretend I have a lisp or a character. And if you don't know what that character is, fuck you. But like, I'm glad for you too. It's good. You don't have to deal with this character. Chocolate, if you want up, you know you have to jump up. Where are you, boy? He's on the ground somewhere. Can't see him, it's too dark in here. Hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Sorry. Some air in my stomach and I have to get it out. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Uh, I am, but there's nothing really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Eh? Hmm? You don't? Um, that's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Jeez. Sorry. Uh, I could ever get any of my friends to read this. I just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up to them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated to the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Hem? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. That Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, why can't I just win? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Uh, huh. So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading, or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Uh, wait, no, it's dark. I don't like that. If you're a goat, how come your mom is a cow? Because her favorite animal when she was alive was cows. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. I don't like this. Oh, looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! I can't read that. Is your text okay, Natsuki? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Mm. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from off the floor, immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Hey, it's bedtime. Up on the bed. Ooh, don't worry, Gage. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Yep, I'm gonna excuse that for just happening every now and then. And someone's eyes goes black and glitchy, and there's no accompanying sound to my words. That's why I keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? I should show Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Gage. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, like the perspective being all shitty. I'm much better off with going with flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Gage. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Gage. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Yeah, I actually do like writing cute things. Like families and disasters, people dying, that sort of thing. Oh, jeez. No, no. It kinda makes me think of something that Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. The fuck is wrong with you? Just saying all that personal shit. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. It's some personal shit you're just spouting onto me, Monica. What the fuck? This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her Seriously? Monica, this is kinda bitchy of you. Let's get this straight. Natsuki is your friend, yeah? She trusted you with this personal information, and you go and tell it to the new guy that she's never met before. What the fuck? But hey, I guess some guys are into petite girls too. Fuck off, Monica. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. What bright side? You're only spouting shit about Natsuki. You know what? Natsuki's like the only normal character in this endgame, by the way. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frankly glanced at surroundings. Eyes. My burned eyes can see no. Wait. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is a new poem. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on me. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. Panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Calling my fears, I brandish my pen. That is a new poem. It's just an act 2. Gravy, are you okay? I gotta let Gravy out. He's panicking. Oh, previous. Ow, ow, ow. The boy was panicking, so I had to let them out. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had an epiphany in Act 1. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you are writing a poem, as who might force yourself, maybe up later. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Wait, no, no. No, 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 no. You cannot hide that from me. I heard it. I heard it. That is not right. No. 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 I heard that. A little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I heard it. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes lined on Yuri Natsuki. They exchange sheets, paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. There's a... I could hear it. I heard it. I heard something. I heard the music. I was not alright. You can't do that. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a few suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have actually asked someone who liked it. Right there, somewhere in there. There's something wrong about that. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Gage did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect change soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Gage liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're jealous that Gage appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Gage started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Nope, stop. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look at who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? You saying that just proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing up and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Gage hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Gage the goat! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How'd I get dragged into this? Oh god! Uh, Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Buttons. Monica? Boop. Uh, boop. Everything alright, Monica? Um, hey, Gage. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. Um, they really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside when they're done yelling. I am some president I am, right? I can't even confront my club member properly. I was I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh, oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Gage, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Uh, anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks over at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It sounds kind of like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just... I didn't get much of a chance to discuss discuss my book with Gage. I would just be. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's Vulcan. And cut off your love cheeks. Sweet. Pain. Lucky. Climax. Rose. Bed. Calm. Fun. Dance. Socks. Bunny. Fluffy. Ribbon. Cute. Extraordinary. Caught me off guard. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Gage. Hi, Yuri. You're artifacting pretty well today. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. Yes, her lovely expression where her face really is. Look at that face. What is that against the wall? Oh, delightful. One bob. Yeah, what a delightful image back here. God damn it. One bob and a hanging girl. The weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh. There she is. There's the girl. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Yeah, I wonder if it was the musical cues. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean. Gage. Don't say those kind things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and... Ah, I'm sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey guys, have you seen Monica? Ah, no. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Uh... Yuri is clearly taken aback with how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know this is stupid, but... I worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Nyeh. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ah ha ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I was hoping you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes sense, though. You would have heard... That doesn't make sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I have only so much strawberry flavored soda to keep me calm. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should probably play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gage. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ahaha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not... not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet, you know, the closet we're next to. Gage? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club. I suppose. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Oh, okay. It's supposed to do that. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Macabre. Ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's this regular camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines, that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. That was not the original description of Portrait of Macabre. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. I like the original description. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gage? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Oh god. The music was teetering off, so I didn't expect it to do that. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Yuri's face. Something looks off. Look at life from a new perspective. Why the hell is this still on the wall? When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Why is there a chair in here? Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Feels like there's something over here. Like I accidentally went over something. There's a chair over there. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Damn it. Oh, it's teetering off again. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, so please stop me if I start talking too much. Music? Oh, music's gone. That's... I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's... Did I see something move? My eyes are playing tricks on me again. Well, that's true. In fact, might as well get... Might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Uh, just let me get the book. Oh, by the way, my heart's beating faster right now. I quickly retrieved the book and I had in the bag. Alright, and it's fine and sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book. Start the prologue. I don't like this chair in here. It's out of place. Wait a minute. None of these chairs are affixed to the desks. They're all able to move freely on their own. Though in Act 1 it said that they weren't. It said that these chairs were affixed to the desks. Oh, wait, that's my dog whining outside. Hold on a second. What? I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead. Why does your eye look off? This eye looks like it's moving. See that? Sorry. I was just... Damn it, I can't read that fast. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? By my desk against Yuri and then between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and... Yeah, looking at these chairs, they're not attached to the... They're not attached to the desks, so I'm wondering why that was a detail. Side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're held it even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. So many things in the corners of my eyes. Glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Is that actually moving or is that my eyes tricking me? Reaper. Aw, man. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.